After arrest and before trial comes jail. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Come down here, Mel. Go ahead and face this way and spread your feet.
I'm ready to go to sleep.
What were you drinking?
I just told her, what I say, 4 earthquakes.
Four Locos?
2 4 Locos, like 2 blunts, and yes.
Okay.
Sir, that's my daughter.
How many kids do you have?
6. That's just one.
What happened tonight?
Felony with a deadly weapon.
Baby daddy?
Yeah.
Domestic violence with a deadly weapon?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, face that way. I'm gonna take these coats off you, okay? When I do so, put your hands up on the wall.
I will do so.
I appreciate that.
I love this place.
Wow, I never hear that. Let's go get screened by medical. This row, all the way down the very last chair. I love happy drunks.
Stand up for me. What are you getting charged with tonight, do you know?
Soliciting, ma'am.
Soliciting?
I haven't done it in 3 months.
A new one or a bench warrant? Is that why you're all done up with the makeup?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you make any money tonight before they arrested you?
No, they picked me up that quick.
So you wasted all that makeup for nothing?
Yeah, the first guy I knew, and the second guy, I knew he was too, but he was trying to get up with me.
You knew he was the police,
Yeah.
so were they cute?
It doesn't matter if they're cute, I want the money.
You just want the money, you don't care if they're cute? Do you do any kind of drugs now?
I've been out crack for 12 months.
Very good, congratulations. You feel better?
Yes, that's why I'm happy.
That's why you're happy, so you don't even care that you're in jail. Awesome. But right now you need to have a seat until they call your name. We're not allowed to sit next to the boys in here. How'd you come in contact with her
We picked
tonight?
her up on Boulder Highway. She's a regular. And literally within seconds, I went up on her. She agreed to do oral sex for $40.
She actually said she pretty much knew you were a cop, but she decided to go ahead with it anyway because she
okay.
needed some cash, so.
Hi.
You want her now, or?
I'll take her right now. What happened to you tonight?
My landlord attacked me.
Your landlord did? Have you been drinking tonight?
Yeah, and they brought me in instead of him because he told me that that's the way it would go down if I called the police.
Well, you're really emotional right now. I don't
Because
think
I'm tired of the way he treats me and talks to me, and he throws away my food, throws away my fan.
we don't pound. Are you suicidal, ma'am?
No,
Listen, we're gonna get through this, okay? Let's go talk to medical. Come on.
what?
Because I'm worried about your head now. Okay,
Why
walk
they
this way.
arrested me, not him?
I know, and we're concerned.
She told us her roommate tried to choke her, although we didn't see any evidence of that. And then her roommate also told us she started throwing punches, scratched his chest, which we observed, so therefore we arrested Jane for domestic violence.
All right, thank you. How are you guys doing?
Great.
We're happy.
I'm trying to sober up.
You're trying to sober. Are you entertained in here?
Yeah.
Kathy, over here. What's wrong with your, oh, don't run. No running in jail.
Sound.
Okay.
Lewis!
I want you to stand right here. So it looks like he charged you with soliciting, so there'll be no OR. You got to bail out, or you're going to stay here for the 48 hours. Okay? All right, well, hey, you be careful out there.
I will, thank you.
Okay? All right, keep those pants up, girl. Not going to be earning any money out here. All right? Balanta, let's sign for your stuff. Okay, here's what you are here for. Battery, domestic violence with a deadly weapon, $15,000 bail.
No, Daddy told Daddy beat me to the ground. He thought he was gonna run.
Okay, you say daddy, you mean baby daddy?
Yeah, kid's daddy. That little girl right there. He thought he was gonna run.
Okay.
I took a knife. I did ninja. CSI, FBI, all of them came.
Did he have
Yes.
to have a bunch of stitches?
Oh, yeah. He better have them. Don't put your hands on me if you don't want to get back.
Now, where is he now?
He's at home.
You still with him?
Nah.
Okay. Your friend's in there, Kathy. You'll be able to sit with her.
I do?
Yeah.
Your
Your BFF, your new friend. Okay, see this room? Sit up there with your friend. This way, this way, this way. Always go this way. You don't want to walk behind officers. They get a little nervous when you do that. Sometimes people come in here for simple charges and they get what's called an OR, that's release on your own recognizance. You know, and they could actually be out of here in 4 to 6 hours. Sometimes these people fight with the other inmates, they fight with us, their process stops. So 6 hours turns into 12 to 18 hours and it's all on them, it's just their behavior.
They're
They let him in the bar.
We just had a female come in. She's a little intoxicated. I'm gonna step over and make sure she's behaving with medical. What are you getting charged with tonight, do you know?
You want to know what happened tonight?
Yeah, I'm dying to know what happened tonight.
Okay. My ex-boyfriend. He's 18 years old. I'm over it, and he like just keeps stalking me. I try to date other guys, but he'd be like, "Oh, threatening to kick their ass," and he like stalk me.
Don't hang out with him. I don't care how big, medium, small.
Don't
he is.
hang out with him. I don't talk to the guy. He just keeps stalking me. I can't help it if somebody walks into the bar and calls all your friends out and stalks you in the shadows of your house and moves into your house. Like, I can't help that.
Perhaps you should quit hanging out at the bar until this is resolved.
No. I go home and he's there, dude. Like,
We're trying to help you here.
he waits in the shadows.
So why don't you guys ever call the police and let them know there's a teenager hanging out in a bar that serves alcohol?
I don't know. I'm gonna kill him.
No, don't say that. You just need him to go away.
He can do whatever he wants.
Why?
Because he knows a bunch of cops. He's just crazy. He's a cop caller.
Try to find him above 21.
Okay.
So come with me. Sit right there. So is her story pretty accurate?
No. Her boyfriend described her as a psycho ex-girlfriend that was basically stalking him and supposedly shoved him, but there was no sign of any kind of injury.
Okay.
I went over to talk to her at another bar where she was seated with another guy, and she's got a bunch of warrants. So.
Okay, so the ex-boyfriend isn't stalking her, his ex,
No, it's the other way around.
the other way around.
Yeah.
She's stalking
She's
the ex-boyfriend.
He's the stalkie, she's the stalker.
So the ex-boyfriend isn't stalking her.
He's the stalkie, she's the stalker.
And is he really 18? She's saying he's 18.
I don't think he is.
No? Okay.
Definitely over 18.
So the story's a little different, is it?
Well, she just woke up.
Right,
It was a 43-mile ride from Indian Springs, so she just woke up.
And she admitted to drinking tonight.
Just
so.
a little.
Just a little. All right, well, thank you. So the ex-boyfriend's stalking you?
Yeah.
Or are you maybe following the ex-boyfriend around? You're not?
Like, you have no idea. This guy is like out to ruin my life.
Well, only you can stop him from that.
No, I can't.
Nobody
Look
can
what
just
he's
ruin
doing.
nobody can just ruin your life. It's up to you. I wouldn't tolerate that if I was you. I would get out of there.
The guy's psycho.
Sounds
he's
like
a
it.
psychopath.
You ever tried to get a restraining order against your
No!
ex?
You know what he did? He lied and he called the cops and said I pushed him. Like, who does that? Like, everybody was there. Like, nobody pushed you. He went into the bar and like called me out. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it.
So someone lies about you, calls the police, has you thrown in jail, but
Yeah.
you still don't want to get a restraining order against him. Why?
Because the sex is good. She's a whore. She just called me a whore.
Why would you do that over there?
Look at her. She's a whore.
No.
You're nothing. I just don't care. You're disgusting.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Ma'am, mind your own business, please.
No, I wasn't talking to anybody.
No, but you're making comments about our conversation. And
No,
it's
not about your guys'
disturbing
conversation.
No, about me.
About
So
myself.
shut up. Nobody's talking to you.
me. Ignore her. All right. Stay away from the 18-year-old ex-boyfriend.
I'm done. I have to go pee.
Okay, you gotta. The restroom's right over there. When you come back out, sit in the back. Okay. Don't talk to any of the guys that are in here. And what's your story, Miss?
I got drunk tonight. I got in the car and I drove. And
Where
I
were you?
shouldn't
Where
have.
were you drinking?
My boyfriend's.
Your boyfriend's. What kind of alcohol did you guys have?
I was drinking 7 and 7.
7 and 7s. Do you have a few of them?
Huh?
Do you have a few of them?
Yeah, about 3 or 4.
That's a lot. Did you hit a parked car?
No, she pulled in this way and I pulled out that way and we kind of just.
No.
No.
You passed out behind the wheel when you were making your right turn. The lady that was in that car was stopped. Was at a total stop.
Oh, that's not very nice.
That's not the right answer.
Listen, we can't flip officers off. That's not very nice. Sit here for a little while till they're ready for you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, she was out of
When
it.
she first came in, she said, oh, it was just a little bump. Just a little
No, she tore the front left wheel off of her Mustang. So it wasn't a little.
Was anyone hurt in the accident?
No, the other
No?
driver didn't
Okay.
complain of injuries, but she
Okay.
was stopped at a stop sign, and this lady came right turn around the corner too fast, and
And just-
the other girl said she looked like she was passed out behind the wheel when she did,
Oh, okay.
and she just went corner to corner on the car. The Oxycontin she's on probably doesn't help that
Oh,
out
so
at
there's
all
a
either.
little more going on. You know, there's
Little
always
bit
their story, and then there's the truth, which you guys tell me, so. Okay, all right, well, thank you. I'm glad no one got hurt out there.
Thank you.
Janine, stand up for me. Okay, so we can't flip officers off. It just can't
I was not
happen.
flipping him off. I really
Okay,
wasn't.
who were you flipping
It was just
off?
the whole attitude thing.
His
I was flipping
attitude.
off the attitude thing.
But then you were
He
flipping
said,
him.
no, he said, you stopped and you were passed out. And I said, no, I wasn't. That's and I flipped
Do you
off.
think maybe he remembers a little more accurately than you because he hasn't had 3 or 4 7 and 7s tonight? He wasn't getting in your face or anything. He was just telling you the facts as he saw
Oh,
them.
no, I know. Like I said, I wasn't flipping him off either.
All right, let's go sit down. Thank
I
you.
was down then.
Officer Citre?
Yes.
The girl that came in earlier for domestic violence was kind of angry. She came out here, didn't last very long, started making all these demands, so put her in a side cell since she
I
was
missed
so
that.
angry. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go back to the side cell
Okay.
and see what
All
she's
right.
doing. Jane, why'd they bring you in here?
My landlord attacked me, and they brought me in here instead of him, and I'm the one that called 911. He's an alcoholic.
Were you drinking? You
I
told me.
don't drink.
You told me earlier that you were.
I had a drink, but
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't drinking.
Right.
I don't drink.
Well, if you have domestic violence, you're gonna be here for a minimum of 12 hours, and you'll be out of here probably within 48 hours.
I can't. I have a doctor's treatment
You
on
can
Tuesday
post
I
bail.
have to go to.
I'm not gonna tell you you're gonna be out of here in a few hours, because you're not. Okay? I'm not trying to. What was that, Jane? That was very dramatic of you. Jane, is there any more questions you have for me? I can see that your eyes are open. Do you need me to call anybody for you? See, that's all you needed to
Go
ask.
to the hospital
What for?
because my injury.
What injury?
You guys aren't gonna do anything for it.
I didn't know about an injury. What's wrong? You seem to be okay.
I had a stroke.
You go to the hospital and you're here longer. It doesn't make it go any faster. You still have to come back here and do your time. What I need you to do is sober up.
I am not drunk.
This is your personality all the time?
I'm not drunk. I'm
Jane-
pissed. You're
Okay.
keeping me.
You're not listening to me. You're talking over me. I'm trying to tell you how to get out of here, but you're not listening to me. So I can't help you then. Until you can calm down and listen.
I have to lay here and sober up.
Good luck to you, Jane. I know she's just up and down, and it's hard for me to be able to spend all my time paying attention to her when I've got a room full of other people that have issues as well. Let's just better get her out of that area, bring her back here so she can be more closely monitored, and hopefully she'll sober up soon.
Janelle? Okay, you're here on 3 charges. 2 charges of disorderly conduct that are in warrant, and 1 DUI bench warrant.
If I don't have the money, it's like 25 days in jail.
It's probably good for you. You won't be able to go to your little bar for 25 days. Just think about it this way. That 18-year-old stalker can't bother you while you're here in jail.
I know, that's totally true. Like, what is he doing now with himself? You know, he has to have somebody to harass.
Don't worry about what he's doing. You gotta get your ducks in a row, girl. You might as well get it straightened out now, all right? Calm down, you'll be okay. So Janelle's kind of having a bad night. It sounds kind of like a repetitive cycle with her. She likes to hang out at this bar with her friends and doesn't want to put a restraining order against this boyfriend that's allegedly stalking her. Who knows what's really true? She's got herself into a situation only she can get herself out.
Working Central Booking Bureau. One of the things I like to do when they come in is assess what the person's acting like, if they're hostile, loud, if they're extremely quiet on the other aspect, so we can determine how the person's gonna act once they're out of cuffs and in our custody. Here you go, hand on your head. There you go.
Just tell me what to do, bro. You're the boss, bro. What do you want me to do?
So what'd you take this morning?
Huh?
What was it that you took this morning?
10 pills ecstasy.
A what?
10 pills ecstasy at one time. 4 hours ago, and I'm like sober down here already.
You do seem a lot better than you did a couple hours ago, right?
Right, my heart's cool, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking a lot still. It's sort of hard to pull my pants up when I'm in handcuffs, ma'am.
There you go. Focus. Sit in the second row, okay?
Is that restroom?
Restroom, yep, there it is. Men's and women's, knock first. Make sure there's not somebody already in there.
Knock first? All right.
All right. So this guy came in this morning. He was really intoxicated on some type of drug. He said he did a bunch of GHB and 10 ecstasy pills so the police wouldn't get him on it. We sent him out to the hospital, had UMC clear him. Now he's back and getting booked in. What's up? Some food? 10 o'clock, which we're at 9:30 now. 10 o'clock's coming. We're gonna get you a nice Happy Meal. I mean Happy Meal.
I love Happy Meal.
I don't mean Happy Meal from the store. I'm saying our meals.
I like.
That'll make you happy, and we're gonna get a juice, probably some orange juice or something like that. Orange drink.
Happy Meals and a happy bed. I'll be real happy.
Not gonna get a bed.
All I ate was a bunch of pills of ecstasy.
Right.
And it's out of my system. I need some food and water.
What were you doing last night that got this all going?
That's a long story, dude. My employee's trying to kick my ass in the Wynn parking lot. I mean,
Right, that's
just, you know,
true.
cops there. I'm going to jail.
Okay. And they saw the altercation and chose to bring you to jail instead of the other one? And did
Yeah,
they
that's
bring you because of the fighting or just because of the drugs
I
itself?
don't know.
We'll see what you got booked on and we'll go from there.
Thanks.
All right, man.
4949A, child car high blood pressure, chronic pain from your right leg, DVT. Anything else?
And stupid pill, don't forget that.
If you think of anything else, you're going to get a full screening in the next room so they can...
Well, I look like Don Rickles, maybe that's why they want
You actually do a little bit, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, you probably heard that before, huh?
He called me on the stage years ago.
Years ago? Yeah.
Introduced me as his ugly step-cousin, the result of inbreeding.
Wow. Do me a favor. Come sit right here in this first chair and just relax for a minute, and we'll be with you in a couple of minutes and get to the next step, all right?
He's a 72-year-old gentleman who was remanded for possession of controlled substance with intent to sell. Appears he had bags of marijuana in his car that he was selling to supplement his Social Security.
All right. You about ready for this process?
I'm going to be a star.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and stand up. I'm going to take you in the other room here and get the next process going here. And you told the nurse most of the things that you had going on.
Everybody's done.
Oh, yeah.
Well, why not?
Well, you're not here to suffer. We're trying to get you through.
There you go. Turn to your right.
Okay. Turn this
The
right.
other right.
This right.
There you go.
There you go.
Dyslexic.
Like you about 30 years younger.
So me and him are going to be twins in 30 years?
He could be your
All
dad.
right. Dad's a foot taller and 100 pounds heavier. Anyway, let's go over your paperwork. They have the charge down, okay, as attempt possession of controlled substance with the intent to sell. That's the marijuana,
That's
okay?
the one that we just did, yeah.
That's the one you just did, okay?
Oh, my God.
Come on, you don't like that? That's a good picture.
I look old. When I got my driver's license, the young girl says, "Oh, this came out nice." I says, "Are you kidding? I look old." And she looks at it, says 1938, and goes, "Hello, you are old."
Oh, well, there you go.
Can you
See?
find it, right?
That's right. Got your copy in your pocket?
Got it right here.
All right. You remember the rules from last year when you were here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Come on out here. Don't flirt with the girls. I know you're a flirt. So just be polite and nice. You're going to be on the male side, okay? Raise your hand if you need anything. Then make sure you talk to the nurse and tell her about your medications and stuff again if you need anything. Hey, listen, first 4 rows over there, okay?
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome, sir. You don't see 72-year-olds every day talking about how they were arrested at the mall for selling marijuana to the kids. Just trying to supplement his income, and he got caught. But nice guy, fun to talk to. I wish they'd all come in like that. All right, Joel, let's get you out of these cuffs. Bring your tray. He's gonna take that from you. Hang on to that for a second. This is what you got. Trafficking and Controlled Substance Schedule 1, GHB. Okay, that's a $10,000 bail and felony. Okay, of course. Possession of marijuana. Okay, $3,000, also a felony charge, and then
that's really good weed.
the ecstasy as well. Yeah, we talked about the smell of that weed. Pretty obvious it was weed without even testing it, but we did test it. All right. Possession of controlled substance, ecstasy, also a felony, $3,000 on that charge, and destroying evidence. You eating 10 of the ecstasy becomes destroying evidence.
I would have
because
not tried to eat
you
them.
knew. You told me.
No,
you knew.
no.
You
But
said I did
in
it so the cop didn't get it.
In Colorado, I would have got away with eating it.
All right,
If I
well,
was-
it's a gross misdemeanor, the least serious charge you have, okay? I need you to sign here and sign there. So what did you think of the food?
3 felonies?
Was it as good as a Happy Meal? Did it make you happy?
I don't care about that. I'm more concerned with the 3 felonies I got.
Come on out here, I want to explain the rules to you. So you're gonna sit up here on the male side, first 4 or 5 rows, raise your hand if you need anything. Do you want to finish your food?
Of course.
Okay. There's a water fountain in the front of the room, okay? So phone,
pretty
water
simplistic.
fountain.
I've been to jail
Pretty
for
easy,
prison
yeah,
before.
it's pretty easy.
Any other thing?
All right, try to be nice, be polite, be respectful, you'll get the same treatment. Go ahead. First 3, 4 rows over. Take a copy of your charges so you know what you get booked in on. All right, good luck to you, Joel. Joel still thinks he's in Colorado, but he came to Vegas 2 days ago. Hopefully he'll come down off the drugs and realize where he's at and get himself bailed out of jail here soon.